Good afternoon and welcome to Buzz News. I'm Lewis Eyre. Your headlines for today. Bournemouth and Poole College strikes continue as workers campaign for better working conditions. MP Vicky Slade leaves X after Grok controversy. Weymouth Town FC made it into the Dorset Senior Cup final. And Bournemouth Vitality Stadium renovation plans are set to be approved today. Over 100 people were arrested over drink driving offences in December, according to a report from Dorset Police. Every year, UK police forces run a Christmas drink driving initiative. This year, 66 arrests were made for drink driving, while 52 people were arrested over drug driving, making 118 arrests overall. This is an increase from December 2024, when 107 arrests were made over drink and drug driving. Teachers continue to strike today over poor pay and working conditions at the Bournemouth and Poole College in Lansdowne. Dulcie Burnham reports.
What do we want? Fair pay! When do we want it? Now!
This week, Bournemouth and Poole College staff, who are members of the University and College Union, have been striking over working conditions and pay.
Fair pay for FE! Fair pay for FE!
Staff have formed picket lines today at the college's Lansdowne site on Mayrick Road. College lecturers are earning £9,000 less than school teachers, and so the University and College Union are urging people to support the staff that have been striking this week. I headed down to the picket lines this morning to report.
I'm the regional support official for the University and College Union, supporting the extended South West region. My previous role, I was a teacher in further education for 22 years, so I am fully aware of the experiences of the further education lecturers and the experiences they're having to deal with at the moment, which are mainly negative. I stood up and fought for myself, and I wanted to help everybody else who were treated unfairly. It's empowering. We have to say no. We have to make a stand. Unfortunately, Bournemouth and Poole College have been, the management have neglected their staff here. They failed really to put in any meaningful concessions. They're not listening to our set of demands, which are centred around workload, are centred around pay. Bournemouth and Poole College also probably earns around about £7,000 less than school teachers as well, and their workloads are astronomical. And enough is enough. So that's why we're here today, to show our support and our solidarity.
Dulcie Barham, Buzz News, Poole.
The college has said we respect the right of colleagues to take industrial action, but our priority is always our students, and we will be keeping them informed throughout. The former leader of BCP Council, Vicky Slade, has left the social media platform X following a controversy around its AI chatbot, Grok. The software has been under fire after reports that it had created sexualized images of users without their consent. Eve McNeil and Anna Bodiam report.
Vicky Slade, local MP for Mid Dorset and North Poole, has announced that she will be leaving X after feeling disgusted by the output of the platform's AI chatbot Grok. We spoke to her to find out more.
Allowing normal everyday posts to sit alongside images, that of women who've had their clothes removed or in sexually sort of explicit poses, or even worse, images that could be deemed as child abuse. I don't want my stuff sitting side by side.
We spoke to Amy Tatum, a gender studies scholar at Bournemouth University, who has shared with us her concerns for the future of women's voices within public discourse.
If young men or older men are able to doctor images or create images, that gives a sense of power, right? That gives a sense of power over women. That there is evidence to show and research to show that that spills out into how they then speak or treat women in real life. That's my concern, is the relationship between what happens online and the day-to-day impact it has on us as women as we're going about our business.
X have since released a statement stating that they are now geo-blocking the ability of all users to generate images of real people in bikinis, underwear and similar attire via the Grok account. That's all for today. Eve McNeil, Buzz, Bournemouth.
Now, let's hand over to our sports correspondent, Paige Buffham.
Over at the Vitality Stadium, the enabling works for the Cherry Stadium expansion plans have been recommended to be approved by the BCP Council later today. Marcus McCormack reports.
The enabling work for the renovation at the Vitality Stadium is set to be approved by the BCP Council Eastern Planning Committee, subject to conditions. The conditions include planting cherry trees, a pre-booking system and providing a plan for parking management. The £3.5 million plan is set to bring in new perimeter fencing with a new fan zone and ticket office also being brought in. The capacity of the Vitality Stadium is set to be increased to 20,200, with the club saying that it will enhance the matchday experience. The application is set for a final decision next Thursday, the 22nd of January.
Right now, AFC Bournemouth are awaiting approval from the local council for these renovations to the Vitality Stadium. With improvements off the pitch in full swing, the Cherries will be hoping for improvements on the pitch. I'm Marcus McCormack, this is Buzz News, the Vitality.
A cancer-themed range of goalkeeping gloves have been made in memory of former Southampton player Ben Curl, who passed away from the disease in 2023. Harry Shaw is the goalkeeping coach for Poole Town Ladies and owner of South Coast Kits. Shaw was a close friend of Curl's and was his main inspiration behind making the gloves. His aim is to make affordable goalkeeping gloves whilst also raising money for the local Macmillan charities. He worked closely with Curl's sister Hermione to produce the two designs.
We moved into a charity and a brand this year with our FU range, and that's linked to Ben Cole, that sadly passed away a couple of years ago. He was a local lad, ex-footballer that played for Southampton, was diagnosed with cancer. His sister now plays for Plymouth. We combined together, joined our heads together and built these in memory of him. So affordable, good quality goalkeeping gloves that helps out the charity.
Bashley looked to bounce back after a last-minute heartbreak against Mousehole with a relegation six-pointer this weekend against Tavistock. Will Russell reports.
Bashley have had a turbulent campaign so far, finding themselves 21st in the Southern League Division 1 South. A relegation six-pointer awaits the New Forest side this Saturday, where they host 22nd placed Tavistock at the VO Community Stadium. Bash lost the reverse fixture 1-0 last October and are out looking for revenge.
Simple as that. It's just another game. It's an opportunity at home in front of our fans, which we obviously haven't been at home in a couple of. We've had some long away days. 3 points, or 6 points really, and I really generally believe that moment that will kickstart, and then we've got 16 cup finals to stay in this league, and that's where we need to be in the Southern League.
Will Russell, Buzz News, Bashley.
That's all for the latest news. We'll see you again at 4:15. Goodbye for now.